Greetings. This is for my Aries. Today is May 5th. Officially 6 days from my birthday. I'm just kidding. It's about the Aries right now. But I did pull a card for you guys just for my one deck. And you got the Hermit. Let me show you. You got the Hermit. Time out. Sometimes it's necessary to take time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for my growth. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in life. You guys may need a timeout right now. Is the energy a little too much for you? Now, when the energy becomes too much, you definitely want to take a time out because you don't want to start letting that energy seep out around you and to start changing the trajectory. I can't even say it. Look, I'm a speech kid. You don't want that energy to seep outside of you and start affecting other people negatively, because what happens then is that's just more karma for you, whether you want to know it or not. I'm telling you the truth. So it seems like maybe now is a necessary moment for you to take a step back and maybe do something that will give you like a meditative moment with your own energy. And let's see, I'm going to move more into this reading and see what else is going on with you guys. Yeah, you guys are having some difficulty right now. And it may be when it comes to one specific decision that you have to make, and it's weighing on you. It feels like maybe you don't want to really move forward and address this specific question or whatever this issue is that you're currently dealing with, but trying to avoid it, that's never the answer. But it feels like right now you're just kind of trying to figure out which way to go with it more so than avoid it. You don't know which direction to take with this specific choice that you have to take. Let's see what this difficult choice, or what's this coming in. Someone having surgery soon? Someone may needs to have a surgery. I don't know, kind of jumped out at me, coming up soon. And maybe some of you guys, that's what is leaning towards, but I feel like some of you guys is towards like just your mental clarity. Maybe the steps you've been taking have not been steps to lead you to just like peacefulness, and it's kind of feels like you feel like you've been making like great choices, but maybe like you're not seeing like the results of the greatness around you from the choices you're making. But specifically, I feel like one question in particular that's weighing on you and you have to really answer and come to a conclusion about, and you're not sure which way to move with it. Three of Swords. Heartbreak. It's definitely something matters of the heart. It's not business. It's matters of the heart, specifically with some of you guys. I feel like this is specifically related to maybe something, a love situation with people you love. And you have to come to some kind of decision with it. And it's leading you right now at a crossroads and you're not sure which way to go. And that's where this Two of Swords energy is coming in. I feel like in moments like this where it may be a little darker than normal, it's always important to remind ourselves that it's happening for me and not to me. I just made a video how everything serves a purpose. And even the smallest little bittiest things pack a lot of punch, you know what I mean? So right now, this little moment where you're at, I feel like it's trying to propel you to a greater, like for more mental clarity. Like it's trying to propel you to this certain path to where you have more mental clarity. You're able to come up with like new ideas, but right now it kind of feels like you're in this space where you're just kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. And you're kind of searching for mental clarity right now. But it feels like you're kind of like in some emotional turmoil. Get more on the clear for this Three of Swords. Some necessary truths are coming out right now. That's always hard when you have to face necessary truths, but it's necessary to face these truths so that you can either understand this is not what I want and you can change it, or you can acknowledge it and just keep on down the same path. But you're seeing necessary truths maybe about situations, people around you right now, and it's leading you to have to make difficult decisions about which way you want to go. I have never known an Aries to not have like a sharp mind or a sharpness to them. Like, you guys are pretty, like, I have a lot of Aries in my family, but let's get some more information for this moving forward. What is the energy moving forward out of this? Yeah. Whatever's happening right now, this is the Seven of Pentacles. It's clearing and like kind of uprooting everything for the, like, for long term. So if you have like this certain image of how you want things to be in the long term, this is kind of the process, and you have to face these necessary truths in order to even come to this view of what you have in the future, to see the fruits of what you're trying to, the seeds you're planting. And you are planting seeds, like, but you also need to weed through the roots that have taken place and face some necessary truths about the seeds that were planted, and maybe uproot some things, it feels like, at this moment. And I feel like that's the moment where you're at. You're kind of like, I need to just kind of get rid of some of this stuff so that I can move forward in where I want to move. Because you're like, I see where I want to go, and you put in the hard work, but is it developing around things that need to be uprooted? So maybe that's the necessary truth. But again, I think the key takeaway from my Aries right now is it's happening for you and it's not happening to you. And I know it's hard in the moment. I completely understand. But just sometimes changing and making sure that you're telling yourself, I am capable and I will give it my best shot. Instead of saying, damn, I'm so tired of this. I can't do this. I don't want. Change it and maybe redirect what you're saying. I'm capable and I will give it my best shot. It's happening to me. No, it's happening for me. You see what I'm saying? Catch it, rephrase it, redirect it. But face the necessary truths so that they don't take root and grow. And so now I feel like is the moment where you guys are being diligent and kind of weeding through what needs to be weeded through. Which is great, because ultimately, like, you see like the long-term view, and you want to see the fruits of your labor, and you're like, I ain't doing all this work for nothing. I'm not doing all this for nothing. And so with you doing all this work, make sure that you're also working to take out those bad roots so that they don't grow into fruits you don't want to deal with. Spread love and light. If you can't, oh my God, what year was I born in? If you can't spread love and light, don't spread nothing. But have a great day. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe if this resonates. I hope it helps. And again, have a great day.